What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, Memphis Grizzlies fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. I'm doing a live play-by-play reaction scoreboard for tonight's game. The San Antonio Spurs visiting the G League Memphis Grizzlies. With all due respect, I was putting together their lineups, and there's like 13 players listed on the injury report that are out for Memphis. Aside from, gosh, a couple players, I don't know who most of the players are that are putting out there tonight, which means it's a trap game for the Spurs. And they'll probably lose it. The way things have been going the last few years. The Spurs looking for their 20th win tonight, which would tie them for the worst first team of all time. This is a winnable game. We have a winnable game against Detroit at the end of the season, so I think they can do it. Albert, I haven't seen that anywhere. Spur of the moment. Good evening, Hurricane Megan, Gabriel, Daniel, Barry, Mr. G, Jamie, Marcus. We got most of the full crowd tonight. It's me, TSR, Baby Coyote, Headband Grogu running the scoreboard, Selena, and, well, the most excited Spurs fan in the history of the San Antonio Spurs. Look how excited TSR Bear is. He can't wait for this game. Yeah, there's your bear cam for the day. Rich said, you know what? Reverse psychology, Biscuit Buddy. Reverse psychology. Hurricane Megan, good evening too. And yes, these have to be G League players. I know I have John Morant on the thumbnail. I didn't know who else to put. I know he's out for the year. Put G.G. Jackson, Scottie Pippen Jr. I want to at least put somebody that most people will recognize on the thumbnail. He just did an interview on ESPN and said he's entering the draft this year and wants to play with Wemby. Oh. Well, Albert, that might be a video for me to do tomorrow. Spur of the moment? Yes, he is a cute dog. I just wish he would not get up early every morning at like 5:30 or 6. Victor Wembanyama this season versus the Memphis Grizzlies in 3 games has averaged 23.3 points per game and 12 rebounds. And with the Spurs missing a lot of people, Jeremy Sohan, Devin Vassell out for the year, Kelvin Johnson, I don't think it's been announced, probably out for the year, Chetty Osman, a lot of the scoring load is going to have to fall on Wemby's huge broad shoulders, and I think he can handle it. I hope Wemby goes for a career high tonight, 45. Of course, you might want to save some of that energy for tomorrow as the Spurs play again against the Thunder. Wemby versus Chet, round 4? I think round 4. Grizzlies have played 33 different players on their roster this year. Wow. I would say the Grizzlies are a mess. Mark, no, Jerry, no, anybody. Caps Lock already did the giveaway. You're a little late for the giveaway. Did 5 giveaways last Friday. I think most of you may have received your items, or they're at least on the way. I'm seeing things left and right that Amazon has delivered your items, so I'm hoping, you'll have them all by tomorrow or Thursday at the latest. But go Spurs, go to you, Tommy. If Wemby goes for quadruple-double, I would love to call that. I missed his career high. I was in Atlantic City, the game against the Knicks. Granted, that's not going to be his career high. It's just his career high at the moment. He is going to break more than 40 points sooner than later. Ron, a good evening to you. Star using Internet Explorer. Is Internet Explorer still around? I'm not trying to troll. Isn't that discontinued? Isn't it only Microsoft Edge now? Isn't all support done with Internet Explorer as of, actually, I think a few years ago? Wemby should rest tomorrow since it's back-to-back in a away game. He doesn't need to prove anything to Chet. They play the ranking games at home. You know what, Mark? I love that. Well, I'm sorry. Wemby being competitive as he is. This dog's got me so tired. Wemby being the competitor that he is, I could see him wanting to play tomorrow. But I would rather have him play the last 2 home games, Nuggets and then the Pistons, than play tomorrow if I had to choose. I can't believe I was supposed to be at the next game. I know, Biscuit Buddy. But you know what? I missed the game too. I did not even. The only clips I saw was a picture of somebody sending a Mitsubishi Eclipse through my text, and I was like, "Oh, they're bringing the old Eclipse back," and they were trolling because the Eclipse. They were talking about the actual solar eclipse, and I was like, "Oh, so it's still the Eclipse crossover, not the sports car wannabe that was in the Fast and the Furious." Dang it. Okay, fair enough, Biscuit Buddy. The Pistons do suck. Greetings from I-10, Van Horn, Texas. Thank you, Donald, for stopping in. Congrats, Rich. The Giants about to draft Jaden McCarthy as a franchise quarterback. Is that the word Switchblade? Are there rumors the Giants are going to be drafting a quarterback? Back-to-back quadruple doubles. Okay, let's go Netscape. Netscape is not around anymore, is it? I actually like how many players the Grizzlies have played recently because I keep finding new players like Xavier Simpson, who's a 6-point point guard that does a hook shot. Yeah, something. Mazian Pereira. It's going to be tough for me to call this game, at least when the Grizzlies have the ball, because they are putting out a lot of players that myself and maybe a lot of you are not familiar with. We have a chance at 21s with this one, and it's yes. I was thinking that as well. So, and with this being a back-to-back, I think our best chance to not be the worst Spurs team of all time is tonight and Sunday versus the Pistons. That being said, the Nuggets could rest half their team when we play them Friday, so who knows? Veronica, baby coyote, made it home. You baby coyote arrived. That's awesome, Veronica. Zach, good evening to you. Cameron Payne is with the Suns, isn't he? Or no? Wait, no. We just saw him with somebody. Where did Cameron Payne go? He left the Suns. He was he on the Nuggets? Maybe it's the Nuggets. It definitely was a playoff team. Wemby will get a quintuple double. Okay, Westmore, I'll take it. Man, Memphis and Detroit doesn't deserve draft picks. Pistons have gotten top 5 for Saul and Grizzlies. It's their own fault. They're bad. And they're resting everybody. The 76ers, thank you. ATM, I knew we just saw him. I couldn't think who it was against. Let's hope Nuggets rest Jokic for the playoffs. Might get 22 wins. I mean, neutral was Wemby's rookie season. Well, 21 would avoid the worst. Oh, neutral was last year. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't remember he was on the Sixers. Probably because I don't care about Cameron Payne. The Spurs card has Cameron Payne. That's why. Oh, does it? Wait a minute. The San Antonio Spurs cards team set I sent you has Cameron Payne as a Spur. Well, that's funny. That's awesome, Veronica. Congratulations. And Victor Wembanyama throws down the $13 super chat. Hopefully that's reverse. Good luck for tonight. Thank you very much. He says, I honestly do appreciate everything you represent, Rich. Thank you for calling the season for us. You are beyond amazing. Hashtag go Spurs go. Thank you. Victor Wembanyama just super chatted me. Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama. Thank you for that. It's been a long season. I'm disappointed we didn't get to, if I'm being transparent, that we didn't get to 90 live games in the San Antonio Spurs playlist first year. We're going to be at 89. 2 of the games I missed because they were blacked out in my area. Otherwise, I was ready to stream both. You guys saw the streams up. You saw the thumbnail. I was ready for both Nets games, and I got boned by blackout rules. Otherwise, we would have made it. But you know what? It is what it is. It's fine. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do 82 games in a season. Not that I can't do it physically or just keep up with it, but life is going to happen and you're going to miss a game once in a while. Wemby's in tonight. Starboss, good evening to you. And Trey Jones, Malachi Branham, Julian Champagny, Sandro Mamakhelishvili, and Victor Wembanyama are the starters for the Spurs. And that lineup has been not a train wreck. Not bad. Edgar, good evening to you. Go Spurs, go. And we only have 3 more games after this. Zach, I did get the Twitter message from you with the Brandon Clark, Scottie Pippen Jr., Jordan Goodwin, Gigi Jackson, and somebody else in the starting lineup for the for the Grizzlies. Oh my gosh, I don't know anybody on their dang team. This is going to be a train wreck. Cowboy X Factor, good evening to you. Let me see if I can check that Twitter real quick. I think I have a minute before the game starts, so I'm going to get on the Twitter real quick. Got a message. Got a photo from Zach. Kelvin Johnson, Jeremy Son, Cameron Payne, Trey Jones, Dallas Sell, Reggie Bullock, Devontae Graham, and Victor Wembanyama. Cameron Payne and Reggie Bullock were part of the team collection? Wow. Why not put players that we know are going to play for them, like Zach Collins? I mean, I'm not the biggest Zach fan, but Zach instead of maybe Reggie Bullock. Anybody except for Cameron Payne? Chetty Osman, maybe? Blake Wesley? Malachi Branham? Anybody? But Cameron Payne made the team set? That's ridiculous. That's a collector's item. By the way, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. It does help the channel. Would appreciate it. Go Spurs, go! Go How to TV Go Spurs Go from the Philippines. Timmy should be there, Cowboy X Factor, tomorrow, I think. Well, thank you, GC3. It's okay, you don't have to donate to be a part of the TSR family. What I'd like to have right now is for all you fat, ugly Memphis mishaps, keep the noise down and watch what a real team is supposed to look like. Hit the music, Roy's sticking with it. By the way, the players are on the court. Oh my gosh, and Wendy with the little super chat sticker. Thank you very much, my man. Or woman. Could be both. I don't know. Not both, but I don't know. Players on the court, and away we go. Appreciate your supporting the channel. That is very, very nice. Channels that have memberships suck, but members get special stickers and early access to videos. I don't want to do memberships, Hurricane Megan. I had him at one point as Trey Jones drives in the paint, Spurs on the board. I want everybody to have access to the channel at the same time. And I know memberships, too, for some channels, they allow you to speak to the content creator directly. My Twitter's free. I don't ever want to lose sight that I do YouTube for fun. I say it 100 times, and I mean it. I just don't want to lose sight of that. I don't want it to turn into a business. That's a runner in the paint by... my numbers are probably all wrong for these Grizzlies players. I had a hard time getting the numbers for some of these players. Wemby's pull-up J, no good. Rebound by Scottie Pippen Jr. I know him at least. 2-all and a minute into the game. Drive and blocked by Wemby. Okay. I think that's Jackson. Gigi got rejected. Trey Jones for 3 down the other end. No good. Trey Jones, since the All-Star break, I believe, is shooting over 40% from 3, so clearly he's been working on his threes. Maybe he'll be a capable three-point shooter next year. Who knows? Scottie Pippen Jr. is going to almost lose the ball, gets the ball back, and on the shot clock for the Grizzlies. And a very long 3 by Gigi's no good. Wemby with the rebound. Wemby on his way to that quintuple double. I don't know. Wemby with the ball right now. Gets it over to Trey Jones. Jones back to Wemby. Wemby drives in the paint. Everybody get out of his way. Thunder dunk of Wemby.
Thunder dunk of justice.
Spurs fan, what's going on? Andy Rose, thank you for stopping in. Hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Thank you, Victor Wembanyama. My girlfriend said that's one of the reasons not one of the reasons she likes me. Sure, she liked me before she found out the YouTube, but that I try to really stay laser focused on keeping this real. I don't know. Wemby with the ball again. Do it because you love it, not because you can make money off of it. Wemby with the ball again, and backs his man to the post, backs him up, and now foul. Good evening, Jorge. Bonjour, Julian. The UConn men did win. And for those that don't know, Miss TSR Sports is a huge UConn fan, so she's very happy that the men's team won. Yes, the women's team fell a little short, but they weren't expected to go that far. The Final Four, so in the end, I'd call that a success. Annie Rose, I can't show the live because that's illegal, but I can show you the game. Not the game you're looking for.
Sucker!
Mamu travels, and that's going to be a turnover on the Spurs. Spurs fan, yes, we will get to 20 wins. Absolutely. Good evening, Machine 78. Got a machine head. Better than the rest. I could show you my girlfriend's dog, but I don't know if that's going to be the live you're looking for either. Corner 3, no good by Gigi. I guess the offense is going to go through Gigi tonight. Mamu getting into Wemby. Ooh. Off the fingertips of Wemby, passes a little off. Another turnover for the Spurs, and I don't know if Wemby's going to get charged for that or Mamu. But if it's on Mamu, that'd be 2 early turnovers in the first 3 minutes already for him. Got to play a little bit cleaner basketball here, Spurs. I know a lot of Spurs fans might not want us to win. I don't know who we're tanking for. There's really only 2. Well, March Madness is going to change all those draft positions. So who knows? I don't know. That's a bucket for Clark. 6-4 of the Brandon kind. Show you our rock jam. And a quick bucket by the Spurs. I didn't even see who scored that on the fast break. I think that was Champagne. Okay, timeout. All tied up 6-0. Hot take. This upcoming draft is deeper than the past 7 NBA drafts, not including 2023, so 22 beyond. Interesting. People are saying this is like the worst draft in the last decade, and I'm looking like there are good players in there. Like, people are acting like if you don't get the first pick overall, you're not going to do well. What is the worst draft pick? So, Spurs fan, we're tied for the third worst record. Let's say we finish with the fourth worst record. I think the farthest you can drop back is 4 spots. So, I guess 8 or 9? No, definitely not as hyped. I mean, there's no Victor Wembanyama type of player, no LeBron James. Those are, the two biggest hype players in the last 20 plus years. Cloud Apocalypse 2024. Did it block the eclipse? Well, Amityville. Yep. Yeah. Welcome back, random kid. I wonder if draft boards have been updated already, as I think to myself out loud. NBA Draft Rankings 2024. I know it's only been a day since the Final Four, but these things get updated fast. But maybe not that fast. Updated 7 days. Yeah, I don't think they're quite up to date yet. 1 day ago. Bleacher Report has one from a day ago, so it doesn't have the final men's game. So are they ranking position? Or is this actually the top? Wow. If I'm looking at this right, UConn's Donovan Clingan is number 1 right now? 7'2", 280 pounds. Good grief. Bleacher Report showing Donovan Clingan number 1. Number 2, Zachary Versace. Number 3, Alexander Sarr. That's definitely, Klingon played very well in Kling-Kong, I think is what they call him. Played very well in the NCAA tournament, didn't he? I didn't realize, Miss TSR is telling me that he moved into the top 10, but see Bleacher Report drop him there. Let's see. And I can't look at ESPN Plus only. I don't have ESPN Plus. All right, I'm going to keep an eye on this over the next week and see if, I don't think he fits the Spurs. So if he's ranked number 1, that's not a player I don't think we'd be looking at. I don't think we need a traditional center right now. We need a wing. We need a point guard. Back to the game. Tied up at all 6. That pull jumper from the free throw line is no good. And right back into the hands of Scottie Pippen Jr. He missed the shot, gets his own offensive board. Still has the ball. 8 on the shot clock. Pippen way out three-point land. Starts to drive. Throws it over to Clark. And that's a bucket. I'm going to struggle with these Grizzlies players. Random kid, I'm a Yankees fan, but I don't watch much baseball. 8-8 kill, good evening to you. Wemby's going to get it out to Brandon. Brandon takes the 3. Brandon's his 3-point shot is extremely streaky. If he can ever put it together for like a nice string of games, like 10 games, 15 games, 20 games. And Scottie Pippen with the reverse layup. Almost blocked by Wemby. I'm not sure if we got a piece of that. Grover's right here. Where's Coyote? He's right behind me, Cowboy X Factor. He's right there. Recently biased is going to bite a lot of teams in the draft. Dillingham and Reed Shepard will be busts in NBA unless you want one of 3 if Toronto pick doesn't convey Topic, Risache, or Castle. Castle's draft value has gone up, hasn't it, with the tournament? There's another kid, Miss TSR is telling me about Tristan Newton, point guard with UConn. With UConn winning, I'm sure a lot of eyeballs will be on the UConn players. Hurricane Megan, doesn't matter if Wemby fits at the Spurs. With that type of player, you're going to find players that fit around him. And whoever doesn't fit, yes, he did. Grogu's saying hi again. Good little Grogu. Eyeball boop. It's no Coyote boop, but Grogu doesn't have a good booper. He's got such a little nose. Coyote's got the booper. Grizzlies ball. 6 on the shot clock. Clark with the pull-up J. Off the rim. Wemby with another board. And the Spurs will bring it up the court. Over to Trey Jones. Jones out to Branham. Corner 3. Off the rim. No good. Grizzlies ball. And a turnover by Memphis. Branham into the pan on the fast break. And he blew the layup. Wow. That pull-up J is good by Goodwin. I love Castle combo, guard ability, play to 1-3, and defensive IQ. I mean, I hear a lot of people. I don't know what Spurs are going to do. Jay, good evening to you. Go Spurs, go. Lance Bear is sound asleep right here on the couch. He's out. But I mentioned the booper. You guys need a boop. Boop. Spurs ball. Mamu for a long 3. Off the back rim, no good. I guess I'm just going to hold on to Grogu all night. They might, Biscuit Buddy. They might. I doubt it, but it is Grizzlies ball up by 1. And I thought, I don't want to say the Grizzlies are going to be a pushover, but they're missing so many players. Goodwin with the miss and gets his own offensive rebound. Like we're playing slow. Like, I see Clark with the bucket. And yeah, I see there. Like, we're giving up all these offensive rebounds. Like, there doesn't seem to be any sense of urgency at the moment for the Spurs. Went with the ball from the elbow. No good. Goodwin with the rebound. Grizzlies up 12-9. Hurricane Megan, I don't know what's happening here. That's a turnover for the Grizzlies. Steal by Wemby. I think that'd be credit for a steal. Jemison could not hold on to the ball. Trey Jones in the paint. Out to Branham. Open for another corner 3. Air ball. What the? I just gave you a compliment. You're shooting 3s better. Now you airball 3? Bunghole. Goodwin with a jumper. And the Spurs are now 14-9. Rich, do you put Bear on mute every night? I wish. He's pretty... Well, he does snore lately. You guys were asking earlier. Shoot, somebody asks... Murray or Young? I don't really want either. Bringing DeJounte Murray back makes no sense. And I'm not on the bring in Trae Young train, but if the Spurs do it, I'll be rooting for him. I am Bad Luck 24 Quiz TV. We are ice cold. You know what? We need a chuck. That's what we need. Thank you, Benedict. By the way, if you guys get a chance, I'm going to go over there now. My man, the Dixon Way, is streaming. He is a Hawks fan, and once the season's over, I'd like to get him on the channel for a pre-recorded video and talk to him about Trae Young and DeJounte Murray and possible trade scenarios. So if we can get over his stream real quick, just give him a little surprise TSR raid. And maybe, I don't know, troll him a little bit. Trae Young for 2 second-rounders. Yeah, why don't you do that? I'll go over there now and do that. Trae Young for, what am I going to put? What am I going to put? Trae Young for a second rounder and a Pepsi. There we go. I got Wexford. Hi there from TSR Sports. You. The keyboard got you. But I'm going to do a little Trae Young for a second rounder and a Pepsi. That's my little troll to the Dixon way. Why not? See if he catches it. Zach Collins for Trae Young, yes. Victor Wembanyama, Zach Collins for Trae Young. I'm all on board on that. Definitely. Make sure you hit the thumbs up for him. The Heat are playing. His Hawks are down by 9. And we have a history with the Hawks now with trading DeJounte Murray to them. So I think he'd be an interesting person to talk to about what he would want in return for Trae Young, or if they would move on from DeJounte Murray. I mean, I definitely feel like the Hawks are going to blow it up. But, hey, you never know. All right, he's catching our comments now. That Pepsi has good trade value. I don't know if I want to give up that Pepsi. I'm just saying. All right, let's get back to the game. Whoops, I don't know how that point got on there. Spurs down 14-9. I don't like this. Thank you, everybody that went over there. Do I have a City Sissoko sighting? City's in the game. Did Pop pull almost all the starters? He did. Well, no, Branham and Champagne are in there. So, wow. Okay. I guess he's not happy with the team. Yank him out. A drive and a layup by Goodwin. Let me tell you this, Spurs fans. If we lose this game to an absolutely depleted Grizzlies team, this would have to be the most embarrassing loss of the year. Doesn't matter what the score is. To lose against... Yeah, we're running a little G League ourselves tonight. City Sissoko is a G League player this year. But we still have a lot more firepower, and we're down by 7. And an offensive foul on the Spurs. Trae Young for Devontae Graham straight up. I'll do it. Works for me. Spurs have not won against Grizzlies since March last year. Would be nice to break that and get it right, Theo? Trae has said that. Blaine, good evening to you. And City does need to learn how to be more offensive with his offense. That's the one thing that concerns me with this game. It's very passive. Pippen into the paint, alley-oop, and the oop is off, and the Grizzlies get the ball right back. And Pippen now, they're like fighting out there. 4 on the shot clock for the Grizz. That pull-up J is no good by Simpson. City will bring the ball up, and we're going to have a foul on the Grizzlies? Yes. Blocking them on the Grizzlies. We need Optimus Prime. Autobots, transform and roll for it. 16-9, 4:14 to go. Did he still? I don't remember Pippen going off, but I doesn't everybody have a big game against us? Devontae Graham. Get into Zach Collins in the paint. Zach with a little jumper off the rim. No good. We can't get anything going. I would love to see City drop 20, but I don't think has he even scored a point in his NBA career? I honestly don't know at the moment. That turnaround J is good in the paint by Allen. Oh my gosh, this is... What are we watching? Well, what am I calling? 18-9? Graham for 3. Nope. Queso King, I thought we would be up big in the first quarter. We're getting blown up by the G League Grizzlies. That's actually a factual statement. That runner in the paint is no good, and it is Spurs ball. I think got Jemison with the miss. The Grizzlies are really helping me out with blue numbers on blue jerseys. Turnover by the Spurs. Pippen in the paint, kicks it out for 3. Meaning Donald. What do you say to a start like this? We just turn the ball over again. Scottie Pippen Jr. flies up the court, into the paint, layup. This is Pop's calling a timeout. This Grizzly G League unit is motivated, and we aren't. Grizzlies are like a current 10-win streak in a row. Yeah, Matthias, they've won a lot of games recently in a row, and I know they've been playing better, but they have so many guys out, and they're beating us 23-9. I'm back with the channel. Subscribe. Yeah, Cowboys he seems like a really nice guy. He's rated. I've listened to some of his stuff, and I'm being very selective about who I work with in the future. And that's somebody that, came to my channel first, and I've watched some of his videos. Like, you know what? Seems like a nice guy. There are people I'll work with again in the future. Beantown Breakdown, I personally know him off of YouTube. If OGR Sports ever wants to do a short Giants video again, I'm all on board with working with him. I would say I'd work with the entertainer talking sports again. No doubt about it. He's a big reason why I started this channel. I don't think he's doing as much content anymore, so I don't know where the opportunity presents itself there, since I don't live stream the Giants either, but who knows? I don't know why the Grizzlies own us, but they're on a 17-0 run. And Brandon is one of the worst defenders in the league. You aren't kidding. Our D is bad, or we are in a 5-minute drought, and this is just crazy. Isabel, we're usually bad in the second quarter, so we need to turn it around ASAP. Cowboy X Factor, I probably work with Spurs content creators again. I don't have an issue with... It's only one content creator who'll be unnamed. And it's not anybody you guys name on the channel, so don't start spreading rumors. Actually, the channel doesn't even exist anymore. So, not under its original name. So probably at some point. But you know what? Collins with the ball in the post. 3 on the shot clock. Over to Wesley. Back to Graham for 3. Holy crap, we scored. But really, the TSR family, more than likely, is who I'm going to work with. And that's going to be myself, Selena, Baby Coyote, and Headman Grogu. And at some point, Miss TSR Sports will join me on the channel. And this shouldn't shock you. Guy put him in the paint, going to get fouled. Looks like he's going to line for 2. I'd rather work with my girlfriend in person than online over the streaming platform. Because it's definitely, you can play off somebody much better when they're in the same room with you. If we lose today, just risk Wemby for the rest of the season. I don't. Yeah, Veronica, Sir Cardinal, and he's always going to be Sir Cardinal to me. Scottie Pippen's first free throw is good. He's not. I mean, he's exclusively a shorts content creator now, isn't he? I'm still subscribed to a channel. I don't think I've seen a non-short video uploaded in forever. He's doing NBA shorts, AEW shorts. I don't know. I know it's wrestling. That's all I can tell you. I think he's happy doing that, and I don't really think it leaves the door open to work with him in any way. But I've known Sir Cardinal since 2019 on YouTube. Zach Collins in the post. Gets it to Sissoko. Sissoko. What a dunk!
Thunder dunk of justice.
Yeah, Munis French, good evening. And City Sissoko with a dunk. Nice to see him attack the rim. Please do that more, young man. Please do that more. Whoops. Put the score on the wrong team. 25-14, my bad. White with the shot, no good. I don't even know who this guy is. Jeff White? No, I don't know anybody on this freaking team. Trey Jones gets blocked. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay Spurs ball. 12 on the shot clock. Jason, worked for me. I can't wait for the Red Sox versus Yankees smack talking shorts that you and Miss TSR are going to make. We should do that, Biscuit Putting. I don't think she's going to really want to sit here live in the summer for 3 hours calling a baseball game with me. But we should, if we can, do reactions to, the ending games and maybe do a little talk smacking there. I don't know. Sure, no, we have a chance to win the game, but we got to play a heck of a lot better than this. We're playing awful right now. Absolutely awful. Trey Jones in the paint. Back out to Devontae Graham. He's going to have to chuck up another 3 with the clock expiring. A miss, and Sissoko with the offensive putback and another dunk for City.
Thunder dunk of justice.
Are we going to have a City Sissoko coming out party tonight? I'm all on board. Choo-choo. That little jump hook is going to go in and out. I don't know who shot that for the Grizzlies. Spurs ball. Trey Jones going to take a straight up 3. Short. And the rebound corralled by Simpson. Grizzlies ball. About a second between the shot clock and game clock. I'm nice to see City do some stuff. Homer with the 23 wins. You've been sticking with it all year. Keep going, my man. Keep going. And now a foul on the Spurs. Hey, buddy. Hey. TS Bear's awake. Want to see awake TS Bear? Hey, buddy. Say hi. Hey. Go Spurs, go. No? Okay. Grizzlies ball at 3 is no good. Trey Jones with the rebound, and that's where we'll end. 25-16. The Spurs down by 9. A kind of pathetic first quarter, but we did see City get 2 dunks, and that was nice. That's the most offensive output we've ever seen from him ever. So I'm on board. Yeah, it's the end of the season. Let's see what we got with some of these guys who don't get time. And for the love of all the Booyahs, let's get Jamari Bouye some playing time in the last couple games. Where's the Bouye? Isn't he a 3-point sniper? Don't we need, 3-point shooting? Get the Bouye out there. Bouye. Give me some Bouye. Hurricane Megan? Okay. 2 of 10 from 3-point land. Wow. Let's stop taking threes. Looks like hungover TS Bear. Your dog ain't no City fan. Choco Bear looks sweeter than Chocolate Bunny. Boy, you guys should have seen while we're in commercial break. Poor Bear today. Oh my gosh. scared the absolute crap out of him. So I was in my kitchen cooking. I was cooking, and there was a little smoke coming out of the burner, and I didn't realize just how much. And it set off the smoke alarm, and he darted right out of there. I've never seen him move so fast. And I'm looking for him in the house. I'm like, where is he? He's in the closet, hiding under like my clothes that are hanging on the rack. He's like literally just like in a little cave. I was like, okay. Mr. Bear did not like my smoke alarm. Sorry, buddy. And the crazy thing is, you know what was causing the smoke? I realized this after I was done cooking and got the object out of there. He had these little bone-looking dog treats that he gets one a day. It's like supposed to help doggy breath. And apparently, well, actually two, but only one was affected. Fell under there. I had spilled them recently, and I thought I got them all back in the bag. Two fell under the burner, and that heated up, and that's what started smoking. So he got done in by his own doggy treat. A 4-point line? I don't even want it. We need to lose the next 4 and win a coin toss with the Hornets. Would it be a coin toss? Oh, Jay Money, good evening. I didn't know you had a second account. TSR Sports, I got my Tim Duncan Funko Pop as an Amazon package at my door. Oh, you got your Timmy. Timmy has made it to your house. Yes, Joaquin. City has 2 dunks. Eunice French, I don't know if he's going to play tomorrow. If he's on a minute restriction tonight, he hasn't played many minutes in the first quarter, then maybe we see him tomorrow. I don't know. But I'm very happy that City, Sissoko, Wemby's coming back in. I'm glad he's getting some playing time, and I don't think we've seen City on the court a lot with Wemby, so we're about to in just a moment. Oh, the Dixon Way, Ray. Thank you for stopping in the Birdcage. Raymond Collins, thank you for stopping in. I'm obviously a San Antonio Spurs fan. You just have to look at what's happening on behind me. So to all the folks coming in, we will give you, what can I give you for, I don't have a horn. I'll give you a great Popovich thumbs up towards you.
Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go!
There we go. Andrew Wemmy's not injured in Illuminatics. He's good. The Dixon Way says, thanks for the race to return to fair. The Dixon Way rate. Thank you, my man. Have a good game tonight. And I can't wait to talk to him about, well, the Spurs and the Hawks, as they're looking like really legit potential trade partners in the offseason. We're going to go back and forth a little bit in a video in the future about, maybe what Hawks fans are expecting in return, what Spurs fans are willing to give up, and maybe if he'd be willing to part with DeJounte Murray instead, and would he want everything back that they traded for Murray? Interesting time to be a Spurs and Hawks fan, because you got the Spurs who are, trying to build something, and the Hawks who I thought built something nice look like they're going to break it all down. It is Memphis fall. I think that was a turnover by the Spurs while I was talking about the trades. My apologies. And the Grizzlies doomed. Shauna, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Cheers to everybody that's stopped in. Appreciate you. From a Spurs fan to a Hawks fan. No bad blood here. There's no rivalry between our teams. Oh, I'm sorry. The Spurs got a bucket. Oh, well, geez, I missed the bucket. I don't have Beavis and Butthead, Cowboy X Factor, nor do I have Butthead near me, nor do I have Eli near me. City Sissoko will kick it out to Wesley. Wesley for 3. Blake Wesley, it's a 3. Okay. Very small ball. Let's see. Wemby, Jones, Graham. Oh my gosh. Wemby, Jones, Graham, Wesley, Sissoko. This is definitely very small ball, Arno. I didn't even notice that. We have gone tiny. I'm bigger than some of the players. I'm bigger than 3 guys we have on the court right now. Am I not? Devontae Graham is under 6'4". Is he not? TSR Sports is bigger than 3 of the Spurs on the court right now. Only Wemby and Sissoko are bigger than me. Sissoko's what, 6'7"? Wemby obviously is like 7'4". Wemby with the toss to Wesley. Wesley with the acrobatic layup, and the Spurs are slowly clawing their way back in. Yeah, fair. That's, you aren't kidding. I still want to see the Bouye. We signed him to the G League. I don't know what he's doing in the G League. GG for 3, no good. Wemby on another board. 27-23, a little over 10 minutes to go, and the Spurs were down by as much as... And Wemby with the pass to Devontae Graham to go out of bounds. Turnover for the Spurs, and that one thing is killing us tonight. Drake May, absolutely Giants target if they trade up from 6. Tony Pauling, NFL draft and starter offers big. I don't know what the Giants are going to do. Steven, go Spurs, go to you. I know we're going to suck next year. Freaking Giants. Ugh, what a disaster for the last pretty much decade. Grizzlies ball up by 4. Pull up Jay is 3 for Gigi. Back up to 7. Greg, fair enough. Victor Wembanyama with another super sticker. What drops the dollar? Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Victor Wembanyama. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is Spurs ball. City over to Champagne. He's going to take a 3. Okay. Victor Wembanyama says, let's celebrate their 20th super on a live stream. Have you super chatted that much? My goodness, thank you. Hashtag no bad blood. No, I mean, I have nothing against Atlanta Hawks. They're in a different conference. It is Grizzlies ball. GG for another corner 3. Okie dokie. Well, I just came back and saw his yes, White is in the game. And City Sissoko is going to drive to the rim and get fouled hard and go flying out of bounds. And Wemmy's going to run up to him and help him up. I don't know if his name's Jack. I don't know Jack. I don't want to be a wrench gang person? Huh. Annie Rose, Wemby has 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. And I can only see that because he's actually on the court right now. How about City Sissoko with 4 points? And now at the line for 2. And he made the first one. I'm pretty sure this is City Sissoko's career high in the NBA. It's got to be 5 points. Can he go? Can he get double digits tonight? This is kind of cool getting to see City play. He's a big dude. I mean, he's filled out. Second free throw is good. My biggest concern was him having extremely limited offense, but he got to them a couple times and 2 free throws. Thank you, Veronica. Spike the like if you haven't done so already. And if you are a Spurs fan and you're not subscribed to the channel, what you waiting for? We have an awesome Spurs community here. We call about, what is it, 95% of the games for the year? 97%? It's a big number. Do a lot of update videos, some YouTube shorts, and just, more importantly, have fun on the channel and all share a passion for the Spurs. I just heard somebody got their 3rd foul. I think. Maybe not. Never mind. Spurs ball. Down 35-28. Kenneth, this should be interesting with the lottery and what happens. And yes, get the chocolates out. Wemby over to Champagne. Champagne's going to drive into the paint. And almost had the ball stolen. And does have the ball stolen. All right. How many turnovers do we have already? That 3-pointer by Goodwin's no good. Spurs on the run. Malachi bring it up. Tosses it to Wemby. Wemby bounce pass to Mamu. Mamu in the paint. Thunder dunk of justice for Mamu.
Thunder dunk of justice.
Seriously, how many turnovers do we have? It feels like a lot. Oh, no, let's not say trade Keldon. Because I'm gonna have 2 jerseys that are no longer current. I will still wear them because I like them, but obviously I'll take down the Keldon from the wall. Spurs ball. Wemby on 3-point lane, just gonna launch the 3. Ooh, that was way off. That was a massive brick. That was a bit rushed. Oh, they rushed. And a block by Wemby on the other end. Spurs on the run. Brandon will bring it up. Gets into the paint. Drops it off to Champagne. Back to Mamu. Mamu in the paint. Loses the ball, but he is going to be fouled. We can't have Manu, but we have a Mamu. This is true. City probably, if he's not already, a defensive upgrade over Keldon Johnson. Offensively, though, he's got a lot to work on. Wemby 4-3-3-4. When he has 3 steals and 4 blocks, Biscuit Buddy? Are you ishing me? They have him with 3 steals and 4 blocks? Oh, wait, no, 3 assists. Sorry. 4 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Wait, 4-3. He has 4 blocks already? I got confused. Do we have a chance at a 5x5x5x5x5 game? I got confused. Yes, sir. Good evening to you. Blocks by Mike Pride make a fight. Yeah. Vic does assault the ball. Spurs have 10 assists. The Grizzlies have 7, but the Grizzlies are up 3 right now. The Grizzlies are missing a crap ton of people. Wow, nice job by Clark to throw it up over Wemby, 37-32. Spurs ball. Blake Wesley will bring it up for San Antonio. Uses speed to get into the paint, drops it off to Wemby, and Wemby can't hold on to it. That's another turnover, an easy fast break for the Grizzlies. And he missed the dunk! Simpson missed the dunk. This dude can't jump. Spurs down the other way. Wemby will pass it out to an open Champagny. He'll fire off the three. No good. Mama with the rebound. We just watched him and he totally missed a wide open dunk. Foul on the Grizzlies. 4 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 blocks. Thank you, everybody. Yep, the G Leaguer missed the dunk. He went in and missed the dunk. My man got blocked by the rim. Coming soon to theaters near you. G League players can't jump. Paul says, don't trade Kellen. He's part of the Spurs fabric. Pop won't do it. I agree. I think so. Honestly, if Wemby doesn't win Defensive Player of the Year, I'm calling the CIA to do an investigation. He should, Theo, I agree, Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year, and welcome to Shackton this week. That might be on Shackton a fool. When you're on a fast break and you're wide open, oh, one of my buddies texting me. What's going on with him? I'll have to get with him later. Just 2 more wins and we're okay. Yes, I agree, Benjamin. Mamu's been good, Jorge. I don't know if the Spurs are going to... The only pubic razor with a patented defense bar to help protect from shave irritation. I just saw a commercial for pubic hair razor. Hey, you know what? The guys have the manscaper, lawnmower, whatever it's called. Why can't the girls have their own commercials? So, sure. Yep. I mean, Wemby, I think Rookie of the Year is locked up. I don't think there's any... I think it's called a lawnmower, Veronica. I don't know. Man mower? Wemby should get Rookie of the Year. That seems like a no-brainer. I don't know why Defensive Player of the Year, people are still saying Rudy Gobert. I get he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, but Wemby's beating him in blocks, beating him in steals. I think his defensive rating's a little below his. A big part of that's the team he's on. Our defense is Wemby. That's it. There's no other help out there. Defensive players locked up from 2025 to 2035. Nice. Wemby locked awards, Rookie of the Year, first all-rookie block leader, first team all-defense, hopefully Defensive Player of the Year. Mark, good chance. It is called the lawnmower. Okay. I may have one. I got it for free. That was my one sponsorship. I am always transparent with you guys. I thought it was exciting. It was like 3 or 4 years ago. I was like, wow, Manscaped, they're a real company reaching out to me to do a sponsorship. Heck yeah, I'll do it. They gave me their item for free. And it was doing those ads was the weirdest thing ever. I hated it. And at that point, I was like, one, I'll never do a sponsorship again. And I just didn't like it. The Spurs, likewise, just had an and one. I'm sorry. I thought I missed that when we went to the commercial. The asterisk is if the San Antonio Spurs reach out to me with something, that goes without saying. Or the New York Giants. Not a chance, but you never know. Grizzlies ball, the Spurs have clawed their way back into the game. It's a 2-point game. And a block by Wemby. Jamison with the attempt and blocked by Wemby. That's the 5th block for Wemby. Now a thunder dunk of justice by Champagny. We're all tied up.
Thunder dunk of justice.
Most blocks in history? That's either Kareem or Elijah one, I believe. Here's Grizzlies ball. GG for 3. No good. Malachi Branham with the rebound. All tied up 37-37. Spurs on the run. Wesley gets it. With another turnover. Passes off the mark to Mamba. We are turning the ball over at a ridiculous rate. That's a miss down the other end. I couldn't see a shot that for the Grizzlies. Wemby will bring it up for the Spurs. He's just going to fire off a 3. Hits the rim, hits the backboard, hits the rim, no good. And I'd like to see Wemby maybe take a little less threes. Unless he's cooking. Like when he went 5 of 10 previous game, okay, I get it. GG wide open in the paint, throws it down hard. Wemby deserves to be in the first minute. Yes, Wemby absolutely should be on the first defensive team. Most blocks by a rookie in history, Manute Bol. You heard me, Manute Bol. I think he has like 390 something. Mamu will get it into Wemby. Wemby back to Mamu, over to Malachi Branham. Going to shoot the three. Nope. Manute Bol, Hurricane Megan. Manute Bol, I believe he averaged 5 blocks a game his rookie year, and he played almost 80 games. That's all he could do. Gigi gets in the paint and a layup, and the Spurs are down by 4. Blake Wesley with the ball for San Antonio. Pick and roll with Mamu. Throw it back to Mamu. Mamu fakes the three. Takes off. Into the paint. Tosses it over to Brandon. Almost turned the ball over. Brandon going to get back to Mamu. He's wide open for a corner three. Nobody defending him. He'll make the three. Body Solution sponsorship. Old school schools. Oh, wow, Steven. I don't know that one. Mixed Hotel. Thank you for stopping in. I saw a video today. Biscuit Buddy, did you watch the video I put up? Because that's the video you're referencing. Or if you're referencing that video, I reacted to that video on Sunday. Didn't get to say the NBA think we're stupid. I did a reaction to that, Phil. I don't know if that's the video you're talking about. I have no idea, Tony. We'll look at the halftime stats here when we get to halftime. I'm very curious how many turnovers the Spurs have. I feel like it's like 10. No, Edgar, I do not. And I couldn't see if that was a turnover or a Spurs miss. Memphis on the break. And it's going to be Spurs ball. Well, Hurricane Megan, the way he worded it, though, was really weird. He said, I saw a video today that showed the Lakers have more free throw attempts. I was like, well, I did that today. Not my video, a reaction. Oh, you haven't? Okay. With the Spurs season almost over, I'm going to need to do content for our channel moving forward. And doing reaction videos like that, Zach Collins for 3. And then eventually adding Miss TSR to fold to do a plethora of reactions. Shaq in a full UFC reactions. We'll have a lot of content doing this summer. I just don't know when she's going to be ready to get on the channel. I have a feeling once we hit the year mark, that means we're kind of from there. Make the yard look bigger. What though? Collins should not be allowed to shoot threes. Biscuit wants you to show the... Oh, he does? That's the only game I can legally show.
Sucker!
Wemby's offense is off. His defense clearly isn't. He has 6 blocks. Pippen in the paint. Misses a runner. Another offensive rebound for the Grizzlies. The putback, also no good. Mama with the rebound for the Spurs. I think that was Jemison with the miss. It was. Malachi Branham with the ball, gets to the elbow, spins around, will throw it out to an open Champagny for 3. Nope. 43-40, Spurs down by 3, but it was looking really bad in the first quarter, so at least they're playing a look. Trey Jemison just walks up the whole length of the paint and then throws down a hard 2-handed dunk, and nobody got in his way. McCroon, please tank. Tony, I don't see why he couldn't. Wemby, 14 minutes, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks. That's it. People were saying he had 4 blocks a while ago. Is that right, Mark? They took 2 blocks away from him. Well, Robin, the team is kind of butt. Why did he take 2 blocks away from him? I don't get it. I don't own it, Mix. I don't own a Tony Parker jersey. He's down the list of my favorite Spurs of all time. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I got Robinson ahead of him, who's my favorite. Duncan's ahead of him. Ginobili's ahead of him. Sean Elliott's ahead of him. Heck, Wemby's already ahead of him. Tony was a great player. And I will get a Tony Parker jersey at some point. I don't know. There you go. I do love every Spur, except for Marcus Morris. Not a big fan of him. Steven, I don't understand what's happening tonight against this Grizzlies team. Did the Grizzlies just have our number? Danny Green and Marco Bellinelli are ahead of him. Bro, I seriously think, why can't we just catch the ball and regain balance instead of trying to catch that awful lob pass? He missed a lot of lob passes because that pass is so ish. Yeah? Our oops have been off again lately. But do you think it sounds like it would be easy to get the ball into a 7'4" player in the paint and just have him dunk it? But we certainly haven't figured it out. Miss TSR UConn, yes, her UConn team did win. I don't think Klingon fits with our offense, Benjamin. No, Tracy's not ahead of him. Wemby 2 of 7 tonight and over 2 from 3-point land. I think Klingon's moved up on the draft board substantially, but he's a more traditional center, isn't he? I don't feel like that would put Wemby back at power forward, and I think the general consensus is let's keep him at center. Yankees up 2-0, thank you, Jose. We should be beating them. And hello there, maybe next year. Maybe we'll put a little size on, gains maybe, 10 pounds or so. Now, Zachary Versace, Sam, is a player I wouldn't mind having on the San Antonio Spurs. I think he would fit in nicely. It's what we need. Center's not a position of need for us. We need a floor spacer, which Donovan Klingon's not going to be at all. He's not going to be a floor spacer. So Versace would be a fit mix. Trey Jones running good. Fit the spot, because I hear he's a good defender. Quadruple double tonight. Going for 15, 10, 5 assists, and Mama getting 20, calling it. I'm neutral on Steven Jackson. But he's not a player on my do not like list. Open 3 is no good for Simpson. A fight for the board, and finally Trey Jones comes down with it. Hey, City's back in the game. They get it to City, City in the paint. He missed the dunk. I think he took off a little too far away. Mama with the putback. We're seeing some missed dunks tonight. Oh, I think Versace's definitely best fit. Absolutely. And Wemby would be happy having another French player with him. I would think. Simpson with the ball into the paint. Throws it up high off the glass. Nice shot, kid. It's 14. Pedro, they've won 14 straight against us. City was blocked by the rim. Carlton jumper in the paint. City was literally blocked by the rim. Mix, City's got potential. Wow, my NBA League pass just went wonky. Does anybody else league pass like flashing and like, wow, if you have epilepsy, please be careful. Scoreboard's now off of the NBA League pass. The clock is, oh, they fixed it. Okay. Spurs down 49-46. 14 straight is rough. And Sissoko with another dunk. Eight points for City. I like it.
Thunder dunk of justice.
City, hey, whatever. Keep attacking the rim, my man. So that is a season high 8 points for City. And now to Jamison. He's going to get blocked from behind. I think there's a block by Mamu. Spurs ball going to try 2 for 1. Trey Jones with a quick pull-up 3. Oh my God, that was ugly. I get wanting the 2 for 1, but... And City almost with a steal. Nice job by Scottie Pippen getting the ball back. 12 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. It is Grizzlies ball. They're going around the world. Finally, Pippen's going to take a 3. He's going to miss the 3. And Mama with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They'll get over to Devontae Graham. 49-48. Oh, you did, Veronica? Okay, I got to check that. Graham with a mile-long 3. No good. And that's going to end the first half. Spurs down 49-48. Yes, can we get the Bouye out there? Yeah, Phil, you're right. This is not the night you want to get Wemby a quadruple double because it's against what's left of the Memphis Grizzlies. Well, Rocket sent a picture of her baby coyote. I think we need to grab my phone and look at that. Asia, good evening to you. Thank you for stopping in. Wemby really wants to rest tomorrow. His body language says it all. Doesn't want to rebound, can't shoot. He might want to rest. He looked tired the previous game, but that was a double OT. I mean, I was tired calling it. All right, let's pull up the phone. Let's go in the email. Our friend Veronica in the chat won a baby coyote on the TSR 5-year celebration Friday night. And she sent a picture. I'm trying to load the picture. Hopefully this works on my phone. Oh, he's on her computer. There he is. Baby Coyote. You know I gotta do it. Coyote, coyote, my bestest little buddy. Boop, boop. Only down one. We're only down one. We can do it. Okay. She's loving it, Asia. She didn't get to watch it. Miss TSR's in Portugal. So it is what it is. Let's pull up the halftime stats since you guys were... What, Donald? Okay, I see what you did there. Let's look at the halftime stats, my friends, for the game. We'll look at the opposing team first, the Memphis Grizzlies, who... I don't know how they're doing it, but their guys are playing hard tonight. They're only going with an 8-man rotation. Who's not? Let's see, 3, 6. I got one person out there. Pereira's not playing. Let me get him off. I thought he was going to play tonight. He started their last game, but well, I guess not. Anyway, for the Grizzlies, White with that's the bench starting lineup. Sorry, Clark with 10, having a very efficient night, 5 of 6, but he hasn't contributed anything else for the Grizzlies. No rebounds, no assists, no steals, no blocks. Okay, GG with 10 points, kind of struggling from the field, 4 of 13. Jemison with 6. Goodwin with 8 points. This is a guard. Goodwin's listed as a guard. He's got 8 points, 12 rebounds, including 4 offensive rebounds. Are you kidding me? A guard? And then Scottie Pippen with 6 points, having a rough shooting night. 2 of 9, does have 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 steals. He has a legit shot of a quadruple double. 6 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals. Now, that's going to be hard to get to 10 steals, but the way we turn over the ball, anything's possible. Off the bench, White with 0, Allen with 4, and Simpson with 5 for our San Antonio Spurs. Mamu with 9 points and 8 rebounds. Champagny with 7 points. Wemby not having a great shooting night, 2 of 7 so far, 4 points, 4 boards, 3 assists. Only 1 turnover, plus 3 blocks. I think he had 5 blocks, and the NBA took 2 away for whatever reason. Jones with 4, rough shooting night for him as well, 2 of 6. Branham with 3, also struggling from the field, 1 of 5. Our whole starting lineup, minus Mamu's actually struggling from the field. Off the bench, Collins with 2, Graham with 3, Wesley with 8, having one of his better scoring games of the year. And then City Sissoko with a career high, 8 points, also 2 boards, 2 assists, a block shot, no turnovers in 11 minutes. Easily his best game of the year. As a team, we have 9 turnovers. I thought we had at least 10. It felt like we were turning the ball over a lot, which 9 turnovers is a lot when you have the Grizzlies with only 2. We're shooting 5 of 21 from beyond the arc. That is 24%. Memphis also struggling, 3 of 12, 25%. This is a low-scoring game. It is 49-48. That being said, the Spurs did come back and are making this a game again. Grizzlies were up in the first quarter 25-16. The Spurs did outscore them 32-24 in the second to bring us to our current 49-48. I think I missed a super chat. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Alvarado Guerrero with a $50 super chat. Woo! Greetings from Honduras, my friend. Thanks for always calling a great game. Wow! You get a go, Spurs go, for sure. Dang, thank you very much. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was very nice of you. And this is also the reason that I want to give back more next season. You guys have been so generous with super chats, liking videos, commenting. I was like, you know what? Doing that giveaway felt awesome. Friday night, I'd like to do more giveaways. I think, yeah, I don't know what we'll do. Maybe I'll just start giving out some baby Coyotes, some baby Wembys if they're back in stock. They're not expensive at $20 a piece, but if they can bring somebody some joy and, and also a thank you for all your support, then I certainly want to do it. Hey, buddy! Mr. Bear is giving me a face. Memphis for the win. Athlete Gamer, I'm guessing you're a Grizzlies fan. Thank you for stopping in. What are your thoughts on Rob Dillingham? Did you see what he said about Wemby today? Joaquin, I did not. I guess he's saying he wants to be a Spur. If that's the case, I think that sounds like a video for us to cover tomorrow. I don't know if I would draft him. Like, if we get a top 3 pick and Versace is available in the top 3, I gotta think they're taking Zachary Versace, right? Eduardo is a real one, Llama. Yes, he's throwing a couple big super chats down, so thank you very much. Baby coyotes bring great joy. They do. I mean, well, I got to be very careful. This is not my baby coyote. Miss TSR in a chat or in a text a while back made it very clear that is my baby coyote, and he stays at your house. That being said, if things ever didn't work out between us, not suggesting that they won't, but if they didn't, she would have to pry this out of my cold, dead body. I would not let him go. He's part of the family now. But that's, I think we don't have to worry about that. Bear, you doing okay, buddy? Hey guys, TS Bear's awake. Want to say hi to Reddy? Want to give us the Go Spurs go? Want to give us the Go Spurs go? No? Okay. This dude heats up quick. It's not. I think it's very comfortable in here, but he doesn't think so. You're also laying next to me, which is probably causing him to be a warmer, pal. Let me please bounce back and get a rest tomorrow. I mean, he's a substitute coyote. Who's a substitute coyote? Who, the dog? Let me move that cable if you want to get up, buddy. Mom does have a good basketball IQ. That's he's European. Bear's showing Wemby levels of energy. That was Bear's impression of Wemby. All fired out. Bear's got water over there. Go to drink, pal. Go get a drink. I'll try to push him off the couch. And he's giving me a look like, don't push me off the couch. Don't you dare push me off the couch. Aside from going above and beyond the initial hype, Wemby this season is proving he is no glass. Kid is showing durability. Hope he has a long career and achieves as much as he can. Theo, I agree. The sprained ankles concern me just a little bit. And some fans are like, TSR, you're overreacting. Stop being such a TSR. But that's the area that should be the major area of concern for any Spurs fan. Our legs. That's what we see a lot of careers ending shortly when players are this size, and you don't want to see multiple injuries to the same spot over and over and over again. So I was a little worried. I'm like, all right, 2 sprained right ankles, a sprained left ankle. He bounced back from that sprained left ankle very quickly. The second right ankle did not keep him out long. Just the first one did, which was, correct me if I'm wrong, that was the one with the ball boy. That's the one that actually set everything in motion. Oh, Greg, I'm sure he can't wait to go home. I'm sure he's done. I'm sure he's absolutely done. Every morning and every night, I go up to him like, baby coyote! And he just turns his head away. He doesn't want anything to do with coyote. Oh, he's sad. He's confused. Could he tape his ankles up more? You getting up, dude? You getting up? Go ahead. He's dying on this couch. You might want to lay somewhere cooler. Like, I don't know, the floor? I don't want to give him a pull. Oh my god, that's ugly! Oh, that's ugly! Whose core was that with the aqua blue and the... Oh, that was terrible. Was it the Hornets or... I think that was the Hornets core. That looked awful. Talks about... Do not, Anthony, no. No, Wembanyama is not Ralph Sampson 2.0. Let's not even joke about that. Sampson was an all-star and made it to the NBA Finals. I think the Rockets lost to the Celtics, big 3, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. Parrish, McHale, and of course Bird. Not to mention other Hall of Famers, I think, on that team. His career ended fast after a couple all-star teams, and the injuries just started mounting up. He started getting traded, and his career was over like that. I think I read somewhere that he played with an injury and probably shouldn't have, and that's what did him in. I mean, Grant Hill is a great example of a player that ended his career. There we go, Bear's out of here. All right, see you, buddy. Really, that was not the smartest way to get off the couch. I don't know if you guys heard that, but he just went on the floor. He said he was going to stretch on the couch with his back legs, and then his back legs came off the couch and splat. Grant Hill with the Detroit Pistons had an injured ankle going into the playoffs and played in the playoff series. Should not have at all. Jacked up his ankle some more. Ended up having surgery on that ankle, I think, multiple times. It was never the same. He was an all-star, one of the best players. He's a top 10 player in the NBA, maybe even top 5 at one point. And then just jacked up his ankle and was never the same. Went to Orlando and just missed so much time in Orlando. Wemby is the first Wemby. There you go, Mark. Joe! Sam Bowie? Bowie, no, I don't think ever made a finals. Bowie was a bust, though, wasn't he? And fortunately for Portland Trailblazers fans, that's going to be the pick that was... it's going to be one of the worst draft picks in Portland Trailblazers history, if not the worst. I get they had Clyde Drexler there. I would slide Clyde to small forward if I was them and draft Jordan. Of course, this is all hindsight is 2020. But Sam Bowie was drafted before Michael Jordan. Hakeem Olajuwon was as well. You can certainly give a pass to the Houston Rockets for that. Olajuwon turned into one of the best centers. Some say the best center of all time, a two-time NBA champion. Sure, not to the level of Jordan, but he was a champion and one of the best at his position. Whereas Sam Bowie, yeah, almost, Greg. Bowie's a huge bust. That's because nice. High top sneakers need to. They're not coming back. They are not coming back, Andy. But then again, I think vinyl would be coming back, and it's back. I actually want to look up. Since we're talking about Grant Hill, I want to talk a little about his. I don't know why I say fall from grace, but his descent from being one of the best in the NBA to just barely playing. So Grant Hill, in '99, played 74 games, and that's the year he injured his ankle in the playoffs. Then signed with the Orlando Magic. In 2000, he only played 4 games. In 2001, he played 14 games. In 2002, he played 29 games. And in 2003, he played 0. In 4 years, he played 47 games. 47. Out of a possible, 328? And at that point, he was done. I mean, was not going to be the same player. He was certainly okay with Orlando in 2004, averaged actually almost 20 points a game. But he was nowhere near the guy that was averaging, I mean, at his peak. He was like a kind of a LeBron mini, if you will. Like in his third year at 24, 21 points per game, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, almost 2 steals. And this is back when scoring was down in 96, 97. So, I mean, he had 5 years in a row where he's a top 10 MVP voter, top 10 MVP in votes. So that's enough about Grant Hill, but just you can see where injuries can just absolutely destroy so much potential. And yeah, I was a fan of his. And dang. Yeah, this is a long halftime. I think quarter 3 should almost be here. So let's put Q3 up. Q3 up. 92 likes? Yes. Where's the 100th like, my friend? Let's make it happen. Rich, I designed 2 Victor t-shirts. Nice. Rich, I sent a picture on the Twitters. Okay. We're not going to see Jeremy Sohan for a while. As in, next season. So let me see what you sent me on the Twitters. Oh, nice. It's the Wemby plushie. Nice, nice, nice. You got a couple Foco Pops, Spurs hat, and a basketball. Nice. Wemby's looking pretty fly there. Pretty fly for a Wemby. All right, that's the wrong song. By the way, we're finally done with halftime. And coming up to the third quarter. Spurs down by 1. Certainly in the game. Time to play the game. We can get a big third quarter out of Wemby. Grizzlies up by 1, and a lot of Grizzlies players I've never heard of, but you know what? These guys that are out there, they're balling. Loose ball foul, Jamison, Spurs ball. Also, while you're part of that, Giannis collapsed on the floor and had to be helped out and carried by his team. No. Oh, no. Keep me updated on that. I'm not a Bucks fan, but Giannis is a fun player to watch, and I definitely don't want to read that. That is no bueno. Wemby with the ball right now. 1-on-1 Jamison. Spins around in the paint. Layup. Oh, no layup. He threw that down.
Thunder dunk of justice.
What a spin move, and then what a huge dunk by Wemby. Spurs take the lead 50-49. And I think that's our first lead since... Is that our first lead ever? I don't know. Wemby is better after the half. You know, Mr. Lyrical, it does seem that way. Wemby with the Washington machine spin. Nice. Is the Giannis thing now considered part of the Wemby curse dragon? Is that the thing where players going into Wemby and then sooner, like, I think it was a block by Wemby. Grizzlies still have the ball. And now blocked by Mamo. That's a foul. And then players get injured, like, shortly after that. After tonight, 3 games left this season. What else do you want to see for the Spurs? Athlete Gamer, I did come up. I'm sorry, Athlete Gamer, it's Memphis going to win. Kaboom for real. I don't know if I was the first to call him Mr. Fourth Quarter, but I was calling him that back at the start of the season. I don't know if anybody else calls him that. I know it's something we do on the channel here. I want to say called him that during the Suns game. Maybe one of the Suns wins. He went off in the fourth quarter. 2 free throws for the Grizzlies, by the way. Jamison at the line made the first one. Zach is back. Welcome back. Wemby was upset when he had him first. Fair. Trey Jamison with 7 points, 5 rebounds for the Memphis, and I don't think I've ever heard of him until tonight. Spurs ball, down by 1. Wemby's going to drop it off to Brandon. Brandon will drive into the paint. Layup gets blocked. Mamu gets the ball back, gets it to Trey Jones. Jones back to Wemby. Wemby in the paint. He gets blocked. Jamison, what a block on Wemby. Jamison in the paint. Little jump hook is good. Wemby just got blocked. Greek Freak hurt his lower back from carrying the Bucks. Wow. Champagne for 3. Tied game. Andy, even Wemby gets blocked at times. Even Wemby. He's human, man. He's human. I know he's tall as you-know-what, but even he gets blocked. It is Grizzlies ball. GG with the ball, starts to drive. Throws it up, and off the rim, no good. Mama with the rebound. I don't know if he fully elevated Kaboom. Wemby ready for vacation or something. Brandon for 3. Oh, boy. That was not good. All right, that was Jemison. Trey Jemison. Who? The guy that just blocked Wemby. Memphis Grizzlies legend, Trey Jemison. This 3 is no good by Clark. Mama with another rebound. No, this game should not be this close. Brandon in the paint. He misses a shot. And Wemby with the putback. That was like a slight dunk, slight layup, I don't know. But Wemby's starting to... He's making like 25 blocks, and he blocked him one time. Good ratio. Not mixed, but it's just a shocker when Wemby gets blocked. People are going to make a big deal out of it. It's like when TSR, when you guys come out a girlfriend, you're like, wow, you had a girlfriend. We didn't even know you dated. It was my first serious relationship since I started the channel. I dated, and I'd been in a serious relationship right before I started the channel the year before. Started the channel in 2019. We just kind of took a break from dating because the last relationship wasn't good. And then 2020 hit, and that was a bad year for dating for obvious reasons. But I did date on and off a little bit here and there, but nothing serious until I met Miss TSR on June 17th of last year. Rich, 11 Wemby cards kick your butt. What? You bought 11 Wemby cards? We just assume Miss TSR is very patient. Why? Why is patient? What, with me? What did I do? Spurs ball. Wemby takes a jumper. Step back 2 now. In and out. And no good. Ball's on the floor, and Champagne gets the loose ball, throws it up off the glass, and the Spurs up by 4. This is their biggest lead of the game. You can't accept giveaways? Why not, Hurricane? Can you not give your address to the person sending the gift? If that's the case, respect. And that's another block by Wemby. Block on Clark. Spurs on a fast break, and Brandon's going to get the layup, and the Spurs are up by 6. Biggest lead of the game. Spurs legends Reggie Boston, Cameron Payne. Reggie Bullock Reggie Bullock and Cameron Payne, yes, they're part of the Cards. I don't know why. That's hilarious. I thought about dating, but then realized it would require being around people. I changed my mind. That's fair, man. Wow, Jameson just wide open the paint, gets the bucket. Easy dunk. And Wemby with a quick dunk down the other end in transition, and we're going to get a timeout by the Grizzlies. It's a dunk fest for Wemby and company.
Thunder dunk of justice.
Yeah, I don't want to lose this game, but just because, listen, I understand positioning with the draft, but the Grizzlies are literally running a G League team tonight. Can you honestly tell me that you've heard of every guy on the floor for the Grizzlies if you're a Spurs fan? Probably not. Have you heard of at least, two of them? I know Gigi, because I covered the Grizzlies earlier this year, and Scottie Pippen Jr. At least we have 3 starters out there, although you all can debate on whether Champagne should be starting. The G Leaguers are, they're trying, and good for them. Wemby's got 10 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, only 4 blocks? He's got 5 blocks now. He should have like 7. And he's definitely been heating up when he's dunking the ball, which is something that I asked for a ton. Not necessarily dunking, but score more in the paint. You're impossible to defend with your height. Stop the perimeter shooting and the three-point shooting. Being an introvert? How do you meet the introvert? Yeah. Bill hates people. Oh my God, he's getting better and better. I used to be an introvert. I would say I'm more an extrovert, which I think you have to be to have a YouTube channel. You have to enjoy talking to people. You have to be ready for people to troll you. I feel like I've gotten a little better than life sometimes. If the Spurs are playing horrible and somebody trolls me, I sometimes can fire back a little bit. I want to get better about that because I have seen a few comments lately with Spurs fans attacking each other in the comments on videos, and I don't like seeing that. If somebody's being very insulting, I will delete the comment. I try not to delete comments, but if I just see somebody call something an effing dumb I'm like, no, that's not what we want here. I didn't see the bites on him, Scar, but I saw the aftermath. He really did bite him. Not intentionally, of course. Giannis now with only a calf strain. Wemby plus Zach 80 equals unstoppable in the paint. I don't think we're taking a big man. Alexander Sarr is the only one I could see taking as a big, and even then, I'm not sure the Spurs would do it. 2025 is a strong class with multiple 5-star recruits, franchise players. A lot of people are dogging the 2020. Oh, 2025. Oh, you mean next year? Is it going to be that good? Hello, man. Sorry, thank you for stopping in. Welcome back, Journal. And the Spurs are up by 6. Biggest lead of the night for our San Antonio Spurs. Jordan Goodwin has 14 rebounds and he's listed as a guard. How tall is this dude? Seriously. Basketball guard. He is 6'4". He's my height. Jordan Goodwin has 14 rebounds and he's my freaking height. How? Why? What is going on here? The guy is literally TSR Sports height. GG with the ball in the paint, and he's going to get fouled. Next, I actually just, I read that quick and I thought you wrote, not even checking the boobs. My apologies. Champagne's our leading scorer? To the guy who said Vic is the new Ralph. Ralph Sampson career average assists per game, 2.3. Best season by far, 3 points. Connect with next. CS 292. I'm not sure what that is. Toby going to you. Rich could lead the league in rebounds. I was actually a good rebounder. That's one thing I was pretty good at. Edgar, in all seriousness, not necessarily positioning, but just I was one of those people that just like keep jumping forward over and over again. I was actually a solid rebounder for my height. And you go with Bell Hustle. I like going after the loose ball. Predicting Wemby drops 26, 11, 7, 9, 3, plus 5 turnovers. I'm liking what we're seeing at City Sissoko tonight, too, by the way. Is he back on the court? No, he's not. But he's got some serious playing time. I saw some chocolate cake left over from my... Go for some cake. I love me some cake. Unfortunately, I work out, and... Not unfortunately I work out, but I want my physique to be, that was a very weak bicep, by the way. Spurs ball, Trey Jones. Going to start to drive, finds a very open, just nobody in front of the rim, and gets an easy layup. Yes, yes, Dragon, you are right. Dragon, did your item get to you yet? I can't remember. Did your item get to you? You took the Tim Duncan Foco Pop, correct? Was it Tim Duncan? Oh, crap, now I can't remember. GG in the paint, gets to the Jemison. Jemison with the bucket. No good off the rim. Most of you have gotten your items already, I think, which is awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Trey Jones is going to take a corner three. Oh my God, he airballed it. Brandon for three. And of course, I complimented Trey Jones shooting earlier in the game, and he threw up to like 2 airball threes. What the hell? T-Pop got here. Awesome. Awesome, Dragon. Miss TSR wants to see the gun show. That's a misprint. I don't have much guns. That's all I got. That's a little bicep. I mean, she'll be like, oh, your arm looks good. I'm like, no, I got a little puny arm. Champagne for three. Oh, gosh, we're missing bad. I would like Jalen Duren over Jeremy Sohan at the time. Not going to lie. Spurs up by 10. Spurs finally playing Spursy. Scottie Pippen way on three-point land. 8 on the shot clock rim. Under 6 minutes to go. 66-56. And now we'll have a miss by Goodwin. Jamison with the putback. The rim blocked him. Spurs on the break, and Champagny turned it over. Wemby standing there. That was funny. It was a 2-on-1 for the Grizzlies, and only Wemby was standing in the paint, and they just decided to not go after it. They still got the bucket, and now fast break down the other end, and Wemby's fouled. There's some definition in that arm better than most. Thanks, Llama. I mean, I'm 46, so I mean, there's a little definition. At least you have a bicep. Some of us, or just me, got nothing. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. How come you're NBA guard and couldn't shoot a decent three? Trey was shooting over 40% since the All-Star break. The last game he went over 3, and then tonight he's just bricking hard. You know, I'm hearing Rob Dillingham said he wants to come to the Spurs. And penalty, my day was great. We had beautiful weather in Connecticut. I went out for a bike ride today, my first long bike ride of the year. Well, second long bike ride of the year, but it felt great to get out and just get the bike around. And it's, yeah, I enjoyed it. Wemby with the ball right now. Going to pull up for a J, and that is good. Back to 10. Well, thank you, Hurricane Megan. Appreciate that. Thank you. Big part of it's lifting weights again, which I've enjoyed. And that's a big key. I'm eating healthier, not perfect. Got 3 points, no good. Champagne with the rebound. Eating's a big part of it. I still need to do better. I do have a sweet tooth. Wemby's going to take a mile-long three. I don't like that shot. The Giants do suck. They do. Scottie Pippen with the ball for Memphis. Starts to drive into the paint and just runs into Champagne. We're going to have a jump ball. 3 on Wembanyama and still no one attempts something. Parker with Wemby? I mean, I know you guys aren't going to like this name. Imagine Kawhi with Wemby. Not Kawhi today, but a prime Kawhi, as in the former Defensive Player of the Year with Wemby. Wow, would we be an absolute beast on defense. Champagne Pippen for the jump ball. Champagne easily wins it. And hey, City Sissoko's back in the game. He has the ball right now. Welcome back, City. I'm glad to see him getting some playing time. City gets the ball over to Wemby. Wemby's going to launch another three. Wemby, the threes aren't going in tonight. They're not working. They're not falling tonight. Please stop doing them. Grizzlies ball. 10 on the shot clock. They go around and around. Finally missed by Jemison right near the rim. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. And it's going to be Spurs ball. Stop jacking threes. Yes, I agree. Wemby, he just came out of the game, so I'm not going to be able to see him on ESPN.com anymore. He's having an okay game. He's definitely doing it defensively. I think he's missed all 3-pointers tonight. Prime Kawhi and Wemby go 80-2 over the season. Nice. Exactly. You're off. Give it a rest. Stay in the paint. Champagne's going to drive, and he's going to get fouled. No, you are not Steph Curry. All right, so you all agree with me tonight. And sometimes people are like, TSR, shut up. He can shoot as many threes as he wants. And I'm like, well, technically he can, but that's not what's best for the team. I mean, I understand if you're nailing 40 to 50% of your threes for the night, but when you're like over, I don't know, what's he, over 5, over 6? And you are dominating in the paint when you're in there and you have a bunch of dunks, maybe stay in the paint. Champagne's first free throw good. And the San Antonio Spurs. The San Antonio Spurs just 69 the Memphis Grizzlies. You smell them cooking. You don't smell them cooking. Probably not a good thing. Probably a good thing, actually, that you don't smell them cooking. Champagne at the line for one more. Champagne has a lot more ink than I realized. 12-point game. Wemby update, 22 minutes, 12 rebounds, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks. Nice. Extra smooth dude, good evening. The Lakers having, oh gosh, that. I forgot who asked me to take a look at that video, but one of you, and I'm certainly after doing more reactions when the season's over, said, hey, TSR, check out this video about, the Lakers with a bunch of free throws, and I did. And Champagne for 3, and the Spurs are starting to run away with this. And it's additional content for the channel, and there's only going to be so much Spurs news to cover or Giants news. We have an open 3, and this 3 is no good by Simpson. Grizzlies get the ball back. 10 on the shot clock, a little over 3 minutes to go. Spurs up 73-58, and it was looking bad in the first quarter for us. Goodwin with the runner, no good. Zach Collins with the rebound. They get it up to Blake Wesley. Wesley sprints up the open court and just drops it off to Graham for 3. No good. And I think we're going to have a foul on City Sissoko, and we are. The guys are playing good, Veronica. Johnny goes for his go-to. I sport bashing. If you haven't checked out the video, seriously, the video was uploaded today called does the NBA think fans are stupid? Something along those lines. And I reacted to a longer video that's about 12 minutes long, and I put the original video's link in the, pin the comment. But it is very interesting to see the free throw differential between the NBA and the Lakers this year and last year. And I think there's a couple of genuine funny moments in there, too, from the content creator that made me laugh. Eliminax, well, that's fair, too. Veronica is a big watching Commanders fan? No. We're outscoring them 25-9 LL. G League Grizz showing why are at the G League level. Athlete, it's not over, but not looking good. Veronica is 6'7". I seriously doubt that. I really like our new power forward, Sandro Mamukelashvili. Dude gives us the rebound that we needed. Usually it's just Wemby. It's Sandro Mamukelashvili. He had been a backup for the whole year. Really, more so garbage time. Mamu's about 6'10". I think we got him from the Bucks off of waivers, maybe. And he hustles. Still has some things in his game he needs to work on. I think I've read foot speed is a concern with him. But otherwise, he shows some promise. Where's he fit in the mix on this team over the future? I don't know. But might as well see what we got from him now in these last few games. We are up 15, Mohammed. Yes. Just wanted Wemby to get his 21st point, 10th rebound, and just wrap it up. Hello there. Or 3. I think Sohan's going to be the 4 moving forward. If they're able to draft Versace, I don't know if Versace is naturally a 4 or a 3. I think I've read a 3. He's actually a little taller than Jeremy, but he would be he's a 3-point sniper, which we need. And then eventually we're going to need an upgrade at point guard, a point guard that is a more efficient 3-point shooter, and that would really give us some solid scoring around Wemby. Sohan would be the question mark. We have seen him improve his 3-point shot up until the last 2 months, and then it just fell off a cliff for whatever reason. If Sohan can become an okay jump shooter and 3-point shooter, we usually put him on the best player, offensive player, within reason, of course, on the other team. I'm not giving up on Jeremy yet. I know some people are saying trade him. No way. Mamu's defense could be improved. Offense and drive is there. Fair? Yeah, it's weird. The Spurs are playing better now. We had an 18-game losing streak, and now near the end, we're finally figuring it out. I guess better late than never. I don't know. Sohan will be the future for. Yeah, he's not shooting well, but it's the same with Wemby. They'll both improve this offseason and dominate defensively. I'm good with that. It is Grizzlies' ball. We have a wide open 3. And Jack White with the 3. Oh my gosh. Draft Castle. Oh, Joe, you make Miss TSR Sports happy. City driving the paint. Nobody there. And another dunk for City. Sissoko.
Thunder dunk of justice.
You found a plush Jeremy Sohan with multicolored hair on Amazon? You know, though, in all seriousness, Veronica, I'm a little weird with things, and I don't want to have a whole bunch of babies because I feel like that would take attention away from Baby Coyote, and he would be sad. Ball's going to knock that bounce, going to sail the Spurs. And, you know, there's only room for one baby, and that's Baby Coyote. My bestest little buddy in the world. Levitating Baby Coyote. Levitating Baby Coyote, Coyote, my bestest little bunny. Boop, boop. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Spurs up by 14. Devontae Graham's going to chuck a 3, and that's no good. Sissoko with the offensive board tipped out to Wesley. Now Sissoko for 3. Okay. Our three-point shooting is definitely wonky tonight. And now foul on the Spurs. You should get a Danny Green jersey. Hell, Mr. Lyrical, I'm not a huge Danny Green fan. I certainly respect what he's done for the Spurs. While I like every Spur, for the most part, minus a very small amount, I'm not going to spring for a jersey for every player that's ever played with the Spurs. There's players that I followed that I liked. Those are up on the wall at the moment. Wemby, you know, could say maybe. I mean, Wemby's an obvious one. He's a franchise now, so that was an easy one. I should get a Sean Elliott jersey at some point. Parker's definitely on the list, and that would probably be it. I don't really have room as it is now. Grizzlies ball, Gigi with it. We got it to Clark, back to Gigi. 2 on the shot clock. Gigi's gonna take the shot, miss the shot, out of bounds. Spurs ball. City breakout game indeed. JJ, they're both out for the year. Jeremy Sohan had surgery, so he's legit. Vassell, I don't know, less. Wow, Blake Wesley flies in the paint. He throws it down hard.
Thunder dunk of justice.
We're watching City Sissoko and even Blake Wesley get into the paint and throw it down easy. Wemby, take note of that. Stop chucking threes. Just get in there and dunk it. I mean, Blake is fast, too. He's starting to stay with it. Blake is really... say what you will about him this year. Yes, he's got a lot of things he needs to work on in his game. His three-point shooting's atrocious. He's not a good free throw shooter. Sometimes a little careless with the ball, but man, he's fast, and he's shown us an ability to finish in the paint this year. As Collins with a block, it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with Memphis. The Memphis bench has 12 points. The Spurs bench has 25. You know what? It would have been nice to see Dominic Barlow play glazing baking. But because Barlow's out, we're getting to see Mamu. We would be seeing no Sandro Mamukelashvili if Dominic Barlow was healthy. That's a miss, and Wesley has the ball ripped right out of his hands. And now a steal by Blake Wesley. Gets it over to Devontae Graham. Back to Trey Jones. Jones up to Collins. Collins to the alley-oop to Sissoko, and that was way off. That's a turnover for the Spurs. That was not even close. Terrible pass by Zach. 77-61. Biggest lead of the game for the Spurs. Gigi for a mile-long 3. Air ball out of bounds. Oh, my gosh. Where's the Booyah? Trying bubble now. All right, good luck, Zach. Wizards are beating the Timberwolves. Go Washington. Seriously, good luck. I know it's hard meeting somebody. Foul on the Grizzlies. 7 seconds to go. Spurs up 77-61. Shot clock is off. Blake wasn't redeeming himself this season. Remember how bad he was at the start of the season? Yes. And he went to the G League, Theo. He's definitely been playing better. Brock, are you going up for a dunk or something? This is a game of bricks. Thankfully, we're winning it. Wesley's wide open for a corner 3. Off the rim, no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds with about with a second to go, and it's going to be Memphis Wall. Yes, Toby, I agree. 20th win incoming, barring something weird happening. And the Spurs are going to do everything they can to win on Sunday against the Pistons if that's a chance for win number 21. So they're not the worst team of all time. Rockets dunking cookies? Oh, you know, I go for a cookie. I would trade my firstborn and name all my future children Tyrese Wembanyama to get the free celebrate. Mary Circle, I'm wearing a Keldon Johnson jersey. Victor Wembanyama. For that comment, and you've been a supporter throughout the season, and I know you've been dying for it. Say hello to my little wrench. Use it, don't abuse it. Welcome to the wrench gang, Victor Wembanyama. You won me over with that comment. And that means you can time people out if they're being unnecessarily rude. Use it, don't abuse it, because TSR giveth. TSR will also taketh away. I have taken away like 2 wrenches, I think, so far in the channel's history. Hasn't happened often. How many games left? Benjamin, there's only 3 after tonight. And yes, you can get a go, Spurs go. Let's go. My career is complete now. 21 wins and 3rd worst for... you know what? I guess that would be the best scenarios. I don't think... If we win tonight, don't we move into the 4th worst team? Chet versus Wemby Part 4 is next. That is tomorrow. And Wemby has run away with the Rookie of the Year. There's no doubt about that. I will have a rage-infused video if Wemby does not win Rookie of the Year. Probably going to have a rage-fused video if he doesn't win Defensive Player of the Year. Did you wrench it from their hands? Nicely done, Greg. Joaquin Wesley is not a good shooter. He actually has gotten worse. His three-point percentage last year was better. Very limited. But he has regressed from last year. I'm going to pull up Blake real quick. Blake Wesley. Ah, shoot. I pulled up Antonio Blakeney. I don't even know who that is. Blake Wesley. So he has improved his shooting overall. He's shooting 47% from the field this year. Last year, he only shot 32%. However, last year, he shot just under 39% from the arc. This year, he's shooting 17%. So, yeah, he's got some things he needs to work on in his game. If he's going to be a starting or backup point guard in the NBA, you're going to need to be better. You need to be able to at least a semblance of a 3. And he sucks from the line, too. So he's got stuff he's got to work on. But he does have incredible speed, the ability to finish at the rim. There's promise there. He's still very young, too. Spurs ball. Zach Collins in the paint. Turnaround jumper is no good. A win here will pass the Hornets, I figured. There can be no Wemby slander. He'll time out. You're right. Wemby can time out the people that are slandering himself. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. Memphis ball. 11.5 minutes to go in the game. 8 on the shot clock for Memphis. Simpson's going to start to drive. Throws it out. White for 3. No good. Zach Collins with the rebound. The Giants running back is 5'7", and Wendell's 5'7". Zach, I'm taller than all of them. That's a bucket and one, I think, for Zach Collins. Wow. I can't believe we're up by 18. That was a pass by Wemby. So Wemby's back in the game. The assist. Collins with the bucket and a chance for an and one. And the Spurs now up by 18. I am 5'7". He should, Green Caesar. He should. I'm not knocking. I'm not hating. I'm just saying. TSR Sports is 6'4", and I'm taller than a lot of the Spurs guys on the floor at times. Wesley, Graham, and Jones. I'm taller than all 3 of them. I'm taller than 60% of our lineup on the floor. It just feels weird. Taller than Tony Parker. That jumper on the paint is good. 80-63. Spurs up by 17. Bucks have ordered an MRI and Giannis left. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Biscuit Buddy. 5'11" is above average height. Kaboom. And a bad pass. Wesley can't catch it. It's going to go off his hand and go out of bounds. Another turnover from the Spurs. Bucks beat the Celtics by 20. Nice. With Giannis being hurt, too. Impressive. Most impressive. Grizzlies ball. White with the ball again out 3-point land. 1-on-1 with Graham. Gets it back over to Simpson. Simpson starts to drive into the paint. Drops it off, and Clark with the jumper. Good. Grizzlies making a comeback. All right, don't call it a comeback. Just call it a comeback. Trey Jones will walk it across the Grizzlies logo. Spurs up 80-65. Calling for a screen. Looking for Wemby. Wemby's going to come up. Trey drops it off to Wesley over to Collins. Collins tries to get into Wemby, and Wemby is fouled in the paint. I used to be 5'11", then I gained weight, and now it's pulled me down to 5'10". Interesting. I used to be 6'4", and now I'm 6'4". Of course, if I go by NBA rules, then I'm 6'5" with my sneakers on. I don't get the whole measure people with their shoes on, but whatever. Blake Wesley takes off, gets into the paint. Stops. And turns the ball over. After running into the paint and turn the ball over. 80-65. And now driving a layup, and the Grizzlies are starting to slowly come back. This is a very low-scoring game. They have 67. I wonder what our season would look like if the rumor of Dame coming to San Antonio happened in the offseason. We'd probably be a play-in team. When he pull-up jumper, that's good. 82-67. Mateus is asking for a timeout. Not yet. We're still up by 15. GG way on three-point lane, guarded one-on-one with Wemby. Has the screen, gets into the paint. Drops out to Jamison. Jamison in the paint. Throws it up off the glass. Good. Grizzlies just 16 on the Spurs. You could get taller than that, Usurski. Maybe 6'2", 6'3". Oh, Zach out. Good night, Zach. 13-point game. Wemby drops it off to Devontae Graham. Graham out to Wesley for 3. Oh, okay. Nice. All right, so Phil, this year you get back in shape? Never too late. It's a wrap. 20th win. Good night, Coach. All right, good night to you. I'm staying till the end because I always stay till the end. Unless we're getting crushed, then I might check out. We're down 1 million. Used to be 6'5", now I'm 5'6". What? Can we see the Bouye today? Give me some Bouye. I want me some Bouye. Bouye. Jabari Bouye. Wemby in the paint. 2 big steps. Throws up the layup. Back up to 18. 87-69. The Grizzlies aren't going to get to 100. Granted, they're out. They have, I think, 13 players listed on the injury report tonight being out. That three-pointer is no good by Simpson. Mama with another rebound. Good day, Cruz. Thank you for stopping in from the land down under. We come from a land down under. Wemby with the ball right now. Gets it over to Trey Jones. 10 on the shot clock for the Spurs. Under 8 minutes to go. 87-69. Trey's going to throw it way over to Malachi Branham. Branham's going to launch to 3. Nope. Oh, I forgot Gray's on the team penalty. Definitely not getting to 100 is right. They're not getting 31 points in the last 7.5 minutes. Now, Wemby just on Allen. Just barely had to do anything to block that. He just swatted that like he was a child trying to score on him. That was funny. Mama with the ball. Pull up Jay. Good. Biggest lead of the game for the Spurs. 20. Yes, let's get to 150 likes tonight. The Spurs are winning. We've never gotten to not 200 likes on a Spurs win, but I don't think we're going to have the crowd tonight. So let's at least get to 150 for a Spurs win.
Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go!
That Wemby block was hilarious. That would be me trying to score on Wemby. Just get out of here, stupid. And a 3-pointer for the Grizzlies. And a timeout. I can't believe, this is the Grizzlies, but we've been playing better without Jeremy and Devin. I don't know what to make of that. Is it just a coincidence? It's got to be a coincidence. I feel like he has more than 6 blocks, Biscuit Buddy, but that is what they have him for. But seriously, how are we playing better without Kelman or without Devin and Jeremy? Jay Sissoko has definitely been playing well tonight. I'm happy to see him get playing time and playing good. I just want to see some Jamari Bouye, you know. Now this first basketball IQ is so cheap. Wemby just had a point guard on him and they don't pass the mix match. Yeah. Then after that block, he had an open lob right down the middle, and it was, well, Amityville, we're not a good team. We're passing the ball more without them. That might be true too, Biscuit Buddy. I mean, Devin Vassell is very much a shoot-first player. That's what he is. He gets the ball, he's looking to shoot. The Yankees are 10-2 now? Oh my God, you said it. At first, I didn't want it to get attacked if we said we played better without them. But we have been. Because those two players want to play hero ball and are selfish. I mean, Kelvin hasn't been playing either. It is ironic that since those three players went out, we've competed with playoff teams. We've beat playoff teams. It is very hard to figure out. I'm also about scouting before games. Teams don't really scout your 15th man. No, they don't. Just hope Coach Pop at least have some credits with the team we're playing lately. Enough of all the hate. Have some credits. I mean, like people giving Pop crap. He might be Kaboom. I won't be shocked if he doesn't. Lakers versus Warriors. That's a good game, Jose. People are playing for a contract too, Dragon. You're right. That's a very good point. Correlation does not equal causation. But yeah, it is a weird conundrum to see the Spurs playing better without their best players minus Wemby. And I think we beat I'm pretty sure did we beat Phoenix without those guys? Oh no, Sewing of itself played. That was the Knicks game, I think, is when we started playing without them, because Sewing of itself did play. Okay, so we won 2 games with them. Then we beat the Knicks without him in overtime. Barely lost to the Warriors without him. Barely lost to Denver without him. Beat the Pelicans without him. Barely lost to the 76ers without him. Probably winning tonight, barring a miracle. It's just, I don't know. I think it's just a coincidence. I still think we're better with Devin out there. And Jeremy. Or maybe we're not. I don't know. Wemby's still in the game, by the way. Mama's going to take a corner 3. No good. It bounced off the rim a couple times. I was almost premature with that call. Wemby should probably come out, Phil. There's no reason to keep him in the game at this point. We got a game tomorrow. He's going to want to go one-on-one with, or he's going to want to take down Chet, make a statement for Rookie of the Year in that game. Put somebody else in. Put in the Bouye! And wow. Timmy Allen with the shot clock expiring hits a bank shot, 89-75, excuse me. I don't think Patty Mills is coming back. That's a miss for the Spurs. I didn't see who shot that. Trey Jones with the offensive rebound. Still Spurs ball. An alley-oop attempt, and Wemby gets blocked. Spurs get the ball back. Wemby into the paint, and an easy layup. He just spins around everybody. Trey Jones was trying to alley-oop it to Wemby, but it got pushed right back into his face. Let's have Sandro have a 15-15. Is he getting close, Glenn and Baking? Yeah, exactly, Amityville. Trey Jones finally sees Wemby and gets it sent right back to him. Because Trey Jones is like 5'1". It's taller than that. White for 3, no good. Spurs ball. Trey Jones will drive in the paint. Nobody there, and gets the easy layup. This Grizzlies defense is very porous at times. Granted, it's mostly G Leaguers, which I don't understand why we're not attacking the rim all the time. Simpson with a weird-looking bank shot. And they took a point off the Grizzlies. It's 93-76. I hate Timmy Allen. Oh, Biscuit! But I see what you did there. Allen's a work. I see what you did. As Branham drives in the paint and gets the layup. We should just attack the rim the rest of the game. There's no defense in the paint. No defense whatsoever. Wemby 16-7. Thank you, penalty. Spurs have 54 points in the paint. They could have 100 in the paint. That three's no good. The follow-up is a bank shot, no good. So Allen with the miss. Spurs ball. Smoke them if you got them soon. Champagne open for 3. No good. Just attack the rim, guys. Ultimate, it is weird that they seem to be playing a little better without those guys. It really does. And it goes Spurs go to you, Veronica. We got the Thunder tomorrow night. I will be live for that, of course. Chet versus Wemby, number 4. And I think that's another block for Wemby. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Grizzlies, and we have a lot of substitutions about to happen. A lot. City Sissoko checking back in. Let's bring in the Bouye. I don't even know what number that dude is if he did come in. There you go, Homer. 23 wins. Robert from London, 3 a.m. Time for bed. Good. You get some rest. I had Wemby for a double-double. Oh, you mean betting? I don't gamble. Shot clock violation for the Grizzlies. It's going to be Spurs ball in the turnover. Wemby with the Sham God, followed by spin move. I know the Yankees are playing great. I haven't done any videos on it. I am a Yankees fan, but talking baseball is not... Offensive foul, Blake Wesley. Talking baseball is not really my thing, but I'm very happy. I'm happy for them. Benjamin Wemby's out of the game. Wemby's done. Is Gray in the game? Oh my gosh, Gray is in the game. What number is this dude? 41. Is this the first time he's played with the Spurs this season on the NBA court? A drive and a miss by Goodwin. It's still Memphis ball. Another miss. Another up. Well, never mind. Spurs ball. And that was Brandon for 3. No good. Jamal Bouye! Bouye's checking in. Bouye's checking in. Bouye is checking in. Oh, Duke is checked in too. I'm just calling him Duke. Duke Jr. I'm not saying his whole name. Sorry. The Bouye. The Bouye.
The Bouye.
Meanwhile, some of you are probably like, what the hell is TSR getting excited about? Who's Bouye? Bouye is number 15. I recognize his weird head. He's got a kind of weird shaped head. When the Grizzlies just hit a 3, I was excited about the Bouye. 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 Bouye with the bar now, drives in the paint, and... Another Bouye! I want to keep you on Bouye. That great kid is built like a tank. Yeah, he's a big dude. I see him from here. Scottie Pippen kicks it out for 3. That 3-point attempt is no good by Allen. Pippen with the rebound. It's still Grizzlies ball 4 on the shot clock and a drive, and it missed the layup. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Grizzlies. Now we have the G League team. Yeah, we do. Well, I mean, Wesley's not... Yeah, we have the G League team. We do. We do. This has been a grueling season. Thanks, Rich, for doing this. Really helped to cheer or vent out. We bleed silver. Like Theo, you're welcome. It's been a long season. The 18-game losing streak was brutal. I covered 17 of those games with you guys, and that was not a fun moment as a Spurs fan. Gray had a 35-point game in the G League. I didn't know that penalty. G Studio, what's going on? He said the same. How many times I heard you say Champagne for 3? No good. Fair. 15 looks old and young at the same time. Oh, you're talking about the player. Took that the wrong way. The end of the bench is getting game time. It sure is. Bouye S. Child. I can't see it all yet. Il va enfermo de la Bouye de Grizzlies. Wait, did Bouye play for the Grizzlies? I'm happy we're finally going to see Jamar Bouye. I watched his highlights. That dude can shoot. Granted, it hasn't translated into the NBA as of yet. He's still fairly young, I think. He does look young and old all at once. I want to say he's like 24 or 5. 41 is great, isn't it? And I'm struggling with I'm struggling to identify some of these first because they haven't played all year. Wemby still got 7 blocks, don't sell to me. He did and he had a couple taken away. He could easily had like 9 or 10. All right, Jay says, say hi to my 6-year-old son, Lennon. Good evening, Lennon, from TSR Sports. Hope you're having a good one. He looks 45. Ozzy, ouch. I got dog hair flying on my face because my girlfriend's dog is a hair machine. Hair everywhere. Yeah, sounds about right. The Bouye looks 45. I know some of you, maybe a very small percentage, are not going to be happy the Spurs won tonight and got their 20th win. They're not officially going to be, it's official. They won't be the worst Spurs team of all time. They could be tied for the worst Spurs team of all time if they don't win again. I think we'll beat the Pistons on Sunday. So at the very least, we should get 21 wins for the season. And I'm sorry, that makes me happy. I know it's going to move us down a draft spot. I did not want Wemby's name attached, or any of our guys for that matter, to the worst Spurs team of all time. They already have the worst losing streak of all time at 18. They don't need the double there. What's that like? I don't know, Phil. What is that like? You're welcome, Jay. Brandon Clark with 14 points and John Morant here. You're welcome, though. Oh, it's me, the Grizzlies. Okay. Fair enough. Grizzlies with the ball now, and one of their G League guys just fallen. No, that was in Grizzlies. I was Pippen that fell in his butt. Our three is no good. Grizzlies still with the ball. 2:15. Follow-up three is also no good by Simpson. Finally, the Spurs get the ball. Blake Wesley will bring it up for San Antonio. Gordon Goodwin has 19 rebounds. 6'4" Goodwin. Dang. Gray with the ball right now. 6 on the shot clock. And a turnover. Bad pass. Fast break for the Grizzlies. Sissoko tried to get back in transition. Can't. Pippen with the layup. And the Grizzlies got to 80 points. I'll go over the stats at the end of the game. Worst Spurs team is a 96-97 Spurs, 20-62. David Robinson only played 6 games that year. I think Shanley only played like 36, decimated by injuries. That's the worst Spurs team. I put an asterisk on that because of the injuries, so whatever. And we got Tim Duncan because of that team. Wow. Bank shot by White for 3. TSR looks 45 or 69. Thanks. Appreciate that. I look 69. Great. That Gray for 3? No, it's Duke for 3. Dookie. Great, there's a name for him. David Dookie for 3. Pippen in the paint and gets fouled by the Bouye. My clock's a little ahead. My apologies. The Bouye. The Bouye. We did get to 100. They are not going to get to 100. I'm a little ahead, so I'll put the 8 seconds back on the clock. Yo, you Go Spurs, go to you. Likes and hobbies, Go Spurs, go to you. Thank you all for stopping in on a Spurs win tonight. They should have won this game, no doubt. An extremely, extremely depleted Memphis Grizzlies team. Pippen, free throw good. And if you haven't hit the thumbs up, my friends, for the Spurs win, please do so.
Go Spurs, go! Go Spurs, go!
They have us taking Klingon at 5. Really? I don't. I mean, Miss TSR Sports will love the Spurs if we draft Donovan Klingon. I don't think we will. But never say never. I just feel like we need floor spacing, and that's going to kill our floor spacing, Phil. Get a effing point. Ayman Kapoor, you got the over-under as 187 or 186 and a half or something? Spurs ball. Blake Wesley with it. Starts to take off. Throws it over to... That's Duke. Dookie back to Jamari Bouye. Bouye's runner. The Bouye! The Bouye! Sorry, Mr. Bear. Freaking the dog out. The Bouye! Bouye with a career season high 4 points for the Spurs. Also the first time he's played. Pippen into the paint. And goes for a huge dunk. A block on the Bouye. I think we're going to try to get another Frenchie on the team. We might. Go, Bouye, go. Jamari Bouye with 4 points on 2 of 2 shooting. Duke was the one that hit the 3 for the Spurs. Pippen at the line for 2, missed the first one. Spurs have been playing well lately. Steven with the $5 super chat says, "Go Spurs, another W." Thank you very much, Steven Z. Appreciate you. A Go Spurs go to you. Second free throw is good. Spurs up 102-87, and they are going to win this game. Greg, he didn't like that. He did not like me yelling the Bouye. And was he just going to hold on to the ball? The Spurs are going to win. Finally beat the Grizzlies. I mean, granted, they're missing everybody, but whatever. We still won. Bouye looks like Allen Robertson. 1-0. There's 3 seconds on the clock. The Grizzlies, I assume, aren't going to take a shot. So we'll go over the final game stats. And yes, that is the end of the game. And the San Antonio Spurs, this team is no longer the worst Spurs team of all time, securing their 20th win of the season. Hey, take what we can get, right? For those of you checking out, again, please hit the thumbs up on the way out. It does still help the channel. For those of you staying in, let's go over the final game stats for our Spurs. Let's start with the Grizzlies first. Wow, the Spurs outscored the Grizzlies 32-24 in the second, 29-12 in the third. They outscored them 61-36 in the 2 middle quarters. Anyway, for the Grizzlies, Clark with 14, Gigi with 11, Jemison with 14. Gigi had a rough night from the floor, 4 of 17. Ouch. Goodwin with 10 points and 19 rebounds and 5 assists. We made that dude look like a Hall of Famer for the most part. I think I read he's only 6'4", and he almost had 20 boards. He did shoot only 5 of 15 from the field. Scottie Pippen Jr., 14 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, only 4 of 15 from the field. And Grizzlies are extremely short-handed, 8-man rotation, only 3 players off the bench played. White with 6, Allen with 6, and Simpson with 12. For our San Antonio Spurs, and everybody that was available played tonight. Mama with 11 points and 16 rebounds in 26 minutes. Nice job, Mama. Also had 4 assists. Champagny with 17 points, also threw in 2 steals, 3 boards. He's been playing much better of late, guys. Champagny, I told you I wasn't ready to give up on him. Do I still think he should be a starter next season? Absolutely not. Can he be a valuable asset off the bench? Absolutely. Wemby with, oh, dang it, now I got sound playing. Let me make sure this isn't going into OBS at all. Nope, okay, desktop audio's off. All right, Wemby with 18 points, 7 boards, 6 assists, and 7 blocks for the hopefully future defensive player of the year. Only 1 turnover. The only blemish on his night was the 0 for 5 from beyond the arc. You take away the 3-pointers, he was 9 of 14 from the field. But man, he's lost in 3. Still a good game for Wemby. Trey Jones with the best best plus minus on the Spurs tonight. A plus 20, finished with 8 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. No turnovers. Was 0 for 4 from beyond the arc. Malachi Branham, not the best night. 10 points, only 2 of 8 from beyond the arc. 4 of 13 overall. Off the bench, everybody got involved tonight. Zach Collins with 5 points and 7 boards. Gray with his first action this year had 2 rebounds, no points. Devontae Graham, awful night. 3 points and 4 assists, but 1 of 6 from the field, was missing everything. My man Jamari Bouye, in 3 minutes, went 2 of 2 from the field. Did have 2 fouls, but did score 4 points. Dookie Jr. did play. He scored his first points for the San Antonio Spurs with 3. Blake Wesley had a very good game, scoring-wise. 13 points on 5 of 7 shooting, including 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. He did turn the ball over 5 times, though, so that's no bueno. And then City Sissoko with a career high tonight, 10 points on 4 of 6 shooting, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, a block, no turnovers. Sissoko, and granted, those were all dunks, I believe, that he scored on, but who cares? The whole point of you being NBA players is to put the ball on the rim, and he did multiple times. And you know, a very depleted Memphis Grizzlies team that's clearly tanking, but it's a win. It's a win. I'll take it. So, I mean, I'm happy. 20 wins, and good night, Veronica. Good night to a lot of you that are checking out now, and I'm going to check out as well. A very quick game. 2 hours and 10 minutes of this stream. Being a modest point guard rookie of the year. So on the way out again, if you could hit the thumbs up, please do so. It would be great to get to 200.
Go, Spurs, go! Go, Spurs, go!
If we can't, we can't. It is what it is. But I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to get the dog out. And thank you all for the season. We only have 3 games left, but we'll keep it going. So until next time, on behalf of myself, Sleeping Bear, Headman Grogu, Selena, and Baby Coyote, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go!